Good morning, you motherfuckers. Good fucking morning. Sunday fun day. Hell yeah. Who's ready to go have some fun today? Anybody could go have some fun, right? What's fun? What's your fun today? Right? What you gonna do for fun, man? To have a good time. Good morning, you motherfuckers. It's the All on Me, the morning drinking show. I'm your host, Greg Scargle, coming back at you every fucking day. God, I can't believe you guys still listening to this shit. It's good shit over here. We serving up some good shit, right? Right? We serving up some good shit. Especially on Sunday fun days, right? We're gonna go do something. Right, I got a little afternoon hike in. I got 2 things in yesterday. Hit the gym. Was a little off with deadlifts, but I still picked up some fucking heavy weight and put it right back down. And I made some time in the afternoon. Right, I had all the excuses, but I kept having this premonition, man. Go out for a fucking hike. Go out for a hike. Do something quick. A little quick backyard hike. Just get outside. No need to just sit around and just kill time. Right? So I got outside, did a little afternoon, evening hike yesterday. Here we are, Sunday fucking fun day, right? What's so fun about your day? Please tell me what is going to be so fun about your day. What is so fun about your life? Are you guys having fun? Are we having fun yet? What is fun? What is having fun? We think back to being kids. You guys remember being little kids and having fun, right? Playing on the playground, swinging on the swings. You remember the simple things of life, right? Getting let out for recess, getting to go swing or go play tag or go shoot some hoops. Just even walking around, talking to friends, on the playground, right? Riding bikes around town. That was my childhood, right? I used to live right by my elementary school, Wood Gormley Elementary in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I live right by the playground, so I got to play at the playground a lot. But life isn't always fun, right? Those moments, we try and cling on to the fun times, and we try and bury those bad times, right? And so Sunday fun day, what the fuck does that mean? That must have came from the fact that we know that usually our work week isn't so fun. So this is like the call to like reinforce, hey, you better go have some fun because the shit's about to come up. Tomorrow is a whole new fucking reality, right? The Monday morning blues. Better get some fun in before the blues. But what's fun? What is so fun about your life that makes it worth living, right? You like going outside. You like to go fishing. You like to go hiking. You like to go dancing. You like to go party. Some of you just like to go drink it up. Find them little watering holes to get some drinks, right? Gotta get that buzz on to feel more sexy and romantic and in the mood, right? So you can get lucky, right? But what is it? What is fun about your life? Is it traveling, right? Is it just waking up because you do a job that is meaningful and gives you purpose, where you impact someone else's life in a positive way, and that gives you back all kinds of life energy, right? And so when we want to go out there and have fun, what is it? Is it like, is it going out watching other motherfuckers work? Is that fun? Is that truly having a blast? Right? Getting to watch, I've been seeing some people, race car fans, watching cars go round and round and round. Who can go round and round the fastest? Round and round. Who can go around the fastest? That's fun, right? Watching that. See who gets to go round and round the fastest. Fuck. Oh, man. What is fun, right? Any of you guys got like side-by-sides? Go tear up some dirt. Go off-roading, right? That's a big time fun for me, right? Is hitting some trails, going off-roading, getting lost in the woods, in the forest, right? Some dirt roads, right? Some primitive dirt roads. That is fucking hella fun for me, man. Going outside and connecting with nature, right? Hitting viewpoints and vantage points, given an off-road capable vehicle that can just take you places. I've been like blown away by some of the places I've been able to explore, like the San Juans of southern Colorado, up there between Ouray and Silverton and Telluride. Man, that's where my heart is. But man, like off-roading to like 13,000-foot passes and peaks, it's crazy. It's crazy how the engineering we have and the technology we have can get us way the fuck up there. And then we could camp up there and just you feel like you can see forever. But that's fun to me. There's some danger in that, right? Any of you guys like doing things that are a little dangerous and that's fun? That's the fun shit. It involves a little bit of danger, right? You got to overcome some fear, right? You got to jump off a cliff or, jump out of an airplane or whitewater rafting, shit that gets your adrenaline pumping, right? What's the fun in your life? What is it all worth, right? What are you doing that makes it all worth it, right? Is fun to you gardening, right? Anybody gardeners? I saw something today that touched my heart about gardening, right? That planting a garden is a symbol of hope for tomorrow, hope for the future, right? Because what's so cool about now is you can start, gardening, doing seeds and stuff inside and getting little seedlings going so that when the outdoor planting season comes, you already got stuff that's established and you can transplant it into outdoor boxes and planters and, but it takes hope, right? It takes hope that, what, the next season's going to come, and it's very therapeutic. Last year, I participated in a garden project, and it wasn't always easy, right? I had a partner with me at the time, and it was we had toxicity in the relationship, so even something like gardening became stressful at times, but it was a beautiful thing at the end. There was a lot of fruit and vegetables harvested from that, and I enjoyed taking care of the garden. And just, man, the craziest shit, you plant like a little corn seed in the ground, and next thing you know, you got corn popping up and corn all over the fucking place. It's squash, these little tiny seeds, squash seeds, big ass fucking squashes. So it's really powerful. But on a Sunday fun day, I was thinking today about life in general. I'm always thinking about something regarding life. But in terms of a topic, slowing down. There's times where I get so fucking passionate, excited, and da-da-da-da-da. I start talking really fast. And I catch myself talking fast to you guys. And I have to say, slow the fuck down. You're going too fast. You're getting too excited. You're so fucking passionate. And I appreciate you guys that continue to check in here, that are getting something from it. And I've been reviewing, holy shit, right? Almost coming up on 3 months of content, 3 months of daily fucking messages, daily content coming from my heart and my mind and my life. And I've touched a lot of people, right? I've touched a lot of people along this journey, and I have super fans. You guys show up every day, and I have people that mean a lot to me when I see them show up every once in a while, because it tells me that the message is still something that has a wide spread, right? Does everyone need the message every day? I don't know. I don't think so, right? I know that this is my life, and I know that as I chronicle the whole genesis of this is 2022 is me celebrating 10 years of fucking sobriety, right? I had to hit rock bottom for me to finally come to my senses and say, I got to switch some shit up, man. Fuck this party lifestyle. Everywhere I went to go get fucking drunk, that was fun, right? I mean, that was kind of fun, right? If everywhere I went, it was to party, like partying was fucking fun. Holy shit, I still have fucking friends, man. You guys are still fucking partying everywhere you fucking go. You gotta still have the drink, it's the drinking culture. That shit's fucking so played out for me, man. That shit is so fucking played out. Drinking culture, right? Yeah, you a fucking adult. You do whatever the fuck you want. But for me, I'm an alcoholic, man. So if I can't just go to a fucking place, hang out with some good old friends and have a drink and be like, cool, man, that was fun. I'm buzzed. No, I'm gonna fucking light the fucking place on fire. And I'm gonna destroy my life because that's who I am. Knowing thyself, right? Being honest with myself. So I get real played out by that. That used to be the fun, man. I had a lot of fun fucking times, a lot of smiles, a lot of celebrations. I've partied all over the fucking world. That's the whole book, the Chronicles of the Drunk Motherfucker. Partying, lighting shit up all over the fucking world, man. Worldwide fucking party animal, right here, motherfuckers. And sometimes we just gotta slow it down. Right. And I don't mean like you're getting old, you got to slow down. I think that with maturity, I think with maturity comes a different level of processing information, processing experiences, analyzing things. And that's what I mean by slowing the fuck down, right? Is you just got to know how to fucking really evaluate things in your life in a different lens, right? We're used to fucking doing things that give us like a shot of adrenaline, feeling accepted, feeling fun. I mean, how many of you find yourself in the name of being accepted, compromising your values, compromising your beliefs and your boundaries, right? In order to win the love and affection and the acceptance of whether it's friends or an intimate partner or even keep family members close by, right? Those are all things that we do that really give of ourselves away. We sell ourselves short, and then it leaves us feeling more empty because that's not our authentic self. We're wearing masks in order to show up in these social environments, right? And the dog's going crazy here. And because we're doing that, let's see if she stops. Slowing down. Slowing down. She gets excited. We in the new environment here. She's used to 2 acres of land. I'll talk about my pup for a little minute. So we're used to 2 acres of land, and I could just open my front door and she could roam the whole entire property. She has it all marked out for her. And now we in the city. We in close proximity. We got people walking around, and she's a very protective dog. She's a good big puppy dog. But anybody that kind of walks around or tries to, I don't know, say hi to her, she gets really, she's uneasy. She hasn't quite settled into the new environment. But I was thinking about just slowing down in general in life. And a day like Sunday, right? It's a perfect day here because it's kind of like partly cloudy. And I don't know what it is about a little bit of overcast, a little bit of gloom, it makes us more moody. What is it, right? Do we get a little more moody? We feel a little more, I don't know, connected with ourselves, with our thoughts, with our emotions. So that really gives us the opportunity, right, to sort of reflect. And I think that's what I mean by slowing down on a Sunday is like, so much of what I've been trying to talk to you guys about and promote, which is really improving your health and wellness, is it takes you really connecting with yourself, and you have to slow down. And that's why in the morning, getting up early, having this early morning routine when it's still dark and it's still early, most people are sleeping. Right. And so in the morning, it's more still, like even the traffic. I live on a major road now, and it's like the traffic is quiet. Right. You come like noon to 6 o'clock at night, man, there's people speeding up and down the road all night. But then once it gets to like midnight, 1 o'clock to like 4 or 5, it's real quiet out there, and everything slows down, right? Because people are settled into their places. And I think it's when you slow down, right? It doesn't change your terms of your ability to accomplish something, but so many people, you got to slow down your minds because your thoughts get so overwhelmed, especially if you don't feel like you're at peace with yourself, you don't feel accomplished, you don't feel you're in a place of self-actualization where you're actually getting things done. You're still kind of in survival mode, or you're just getting by, paycheck to paycheck, scraping by, or always feeling overwhelmed, never feeling like you have enough time or enough energy. And so you get kind of overwhelmed by overthinking shit. And then you go to these things that check you the fuck out, that numb you out, right? It's the party. It's like kicking back and drinking just to fucking relieve the stress, instead of like saying, you know what, like instead of drinking, right? There's healthy ways to reduce stress. And that's like health, that's fitness and exercise and getting outside and meditation and mindfulness. Those are even more effective, but also life-giving exercises, things you can do that can reduce your stress. Because when you are stressed out and you are feeling overwhelmed, like your mind kind of races, and especially if you have anxiety, it's like you overthink every fucking thing, right? Do I got any overthinkers that pay attention to this show, man? Like I can catch myself as an introvert being very like over fucking thinking. And in this latest season I'm in, I've really given my thinking mind a break. And I'm just kind of moving and flowing through fucking life and the universe and just allowing the flow of the pace of things that come at me, right? And so like even like now, that was a perfect example. Like in the past, my dog barking, interrupting me speaking, I probably would have gotten like really impatient or yelling, hey, shut up, whatever. And instead it's just like, okay, it's all right. It's all right. I know she's just a little disturbed. I know she's feeling a little anxious with the new place. She's still settling in. And I'm just sitting here and just like, it's cool. I can wait it out. And I appreciate you guys kind of waiting that out, right? To see what I'm going to do. How do I respond in those moments? And I've really transformed myself. That's a perfect example of me transforming, right? I didn't feel anxious I got to stop the show, or all these things came through my mind, but I said, I'm just going to sit here in it. I'm going to let her do her thing, sit here in it. And now look, it's gone. She's fine. She's calmed back down, right? I know I can tell her bark when she's like startled, someone like probably my neighbor over here just walked by and she just saw her and she's just very protective. Or I could tell when like there's literally a threat, right? Something dangerous, and she's just guarding me, and neither of those is the case. And so slowing down is so critical in life, right? For you to really collect your thoughts. And it really takes us just stopping. Like you have a plan for the day, but sometimes, we're aiming in the wrong direction. We think we got to put in all this effort and all this work and the grind and the hard work and the hustle, and just we beat ourselves to a pulp. But if we're not even focused in the right direction, it's like we wear ourselves thin, and then we still come up empty, and we feel like we're stuck in quicksand and we're not actually even gaining ground, but we're moving fucking so fast and we're not seeing results, motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, if you're jumping on the it's all on me, you better be fucking seeing some positive results. Because right now there are results in your life, but if your results are mediocre, if your results are fucking have you feeling like shit, guess what? That's what you've been doing. You've been doing things that result in you feeling like shit. But if you start doing some positive things, right, that may be a totally different pace than you're used to. That is where I am at. I am so used to being this fucking pound it out, grind it out, hammer it out, work my fucking ass off 24 hours a day, right? Type hustler in life. And there's this other fucking new voice, this higher self that's coming to me that is more of a universal flow, more connected with the cosmic flow of life, being fluid and not forcing shit, not trying to control everything. And I think that's why I'm where I'm at right now, right? Like, this is how I got here, is I could be still trying to force things in my life. And there's a lot of people that come at me and they question me, hey, but you were doing this, and why are you now doing that? You were doing this, and why are you now doing that? And it's like, I can't explain everything to everyone, but what I do know is that I'm enough in tuned with myself. I'm in tuned enough with my goals that sometimes the universe, it answers your call for saying, hey, I want to get to this place in the most efficient, fastest way possible. And for some reason, the way I had mapped out was not the best, most efficient way. And so when something else presents itself, a lot of times, if we're moving too fast, if we are in tunnel vision and we're not willing to look at the peripherals, at other things that are kind of trying to get our attention, because we're so fucking tunnel vision, right? That we fail to miss, you know, like if you remember back to the days like video games, Mario games, there was always little things that you could jump ahead to the end of the fucking, like a little time warp, right? Or a little shortcut in life. And it's like, I don't think there's shortcuts, meaning if you cut corners, you somehow get ahead. But I do think that the universe, God, whatever you want to describe it as, does present you with opportunities to shorten the distance, to shorten the length of time it takes. Because really, even if you just think about healing, I've been meditating on this recently, because if I'm honest with myself, right, in this season, right, ever since, you know, really having a 21-year marriage expire and then having to rediscover who I was, this was 2 years ago. And then just, you know, all the way back to just childhood and having to lose a business, lose my fucking dream life in Southern California, move back to my hometown, right? Start all over again, get caught up on drinking, fucking death spiral, boom, crash and burn. Here I find myself, you know, I'm carrying around a lot of loss and a lot of heartbreak, right? I'm a heartbroken fucking person, a man that's had a lot of heartbreak in recent times and throughout my life. And I'm having to slow the pace down to really just focus on the heart, to say, you know, where is my heart right now? Is my heart closed or is it open? Is the very thing that I desire in terms of companionship, compatibility, life partner, joy, fulfillment, happiness of a relationship, soulmate connection, like, if I have a desire for that shit right now, if I'm walking around with a closed heart, right? Like, how am I going to achieve those goals? So it's like I have to slow down enough to continue working on myself. And it's the internal work that is the most important, right? We can go and work out at the gym and climb the highest mountains and exercise and change our nutrition and lose the weight to feel better about ourselves. But still, there's another aspect, this emotional component, the psychological component to our construct. And yes, the exercise and the nutrition make a huge difference, but so is the mindfulness. So is personal development, investing in your skills and increasing your value. That's why this program has 5 fucking elements, and then it's making a difference in this world, reaching out to other people, knowing you can't just do life alone. Even if you like the lone wolf mentality, which I subscribe to that a lot. I was born a single child. I had, you know, step siblings come into my life, but I've always been kind of doing life on life's terms, on my terms. And so I don't have a big clan of people, but I've had to really come through this season of saying, What is holding me back? What resistance do I still have in terms of my heart? Where is my heart? And it's been very important through communications that I've been having, through some of the things that I've been processing, people that I've been engaging with, for me to really examine, where is my heart? Is my heart closed or is it open? Am I open to being loving, right? And it starts with loving myself, right? I am someone that truly does believe I love myself. But does it end there, right? Do I say I love myself, but I ain't gonna allow anybody else in because I don't want to get hurt, right? So I close, so I'm guarded, right? I'm guarded, I'm defensive. And I've been listening to a lot of heart chakra meditations. I've been listening to a lot of, heart healing meditations, broken heart, repair meditations. Like, these are all things that I encourage you guys to seek after. If you know what your wounds are, you got to know what the fuck has hurt you in your life so that you can address it in a way that only you can address it. And it is pretty wild that healing is a state of mind, right? You can literally you can tell yourself that I'm heartbroken, I feel the pain, and there's this loss, and it's this whole story of losing somebody, something, everything, right? Because I've even done that. I've lost every fucking thing, you guys. I've lost everything. I know what it is to lose every fucking thing. And yet I've bounced back from that. And I continue to show up and be resilient and find strength in my pain, to find strength in the story of messing up, fucking up, falling down and getting the fuck back up, not giving up on myself, continuing to fight for me, for my future, continuing to work towards my goals and dreams, to crystallize and say, these are the things I desire, right? To truly understand that my happiness comes from within. And it takes slowing the fuck down if you're just used to hauling ass everywhere, right? You're so fucking in such a rush. And we live in this society where we want instant fucking gratification for everything. You want to be an instant millionaire. You want to find the love of your life instantly, right? You want to find the dream job instantly. You want a 6-figure fucking paycheck instantly. Instant gratification, instant pleasure, instant fun, instant joy, instant fucking salvation, instant fucking healing, instant, right? And it's like, no fucking way, man. It all comes with effort. And if it's important enough to you, you'll put in that effort. You would genuinely put in the work and the effort to bring about the healing and the repair that you need in your life as a human being, because you've experienced a lot of hard shit. Most of us, you can't compare your tough shit to my tough shit, because at the end of the day, if you've had emotional wounds, I'm not here to compare yours with mine, and you shouldn't be comparing yours with anybody else's. You need to fucking look inside of yourself and say, what is this wound that I have? What is the hurt and the pain that I have? And how is it holding me back? How is it creating a blockage, right? Literally a blockage from you moving fucking forward. Because it's almost like the thing you want, if the thing you desire is success or wealth or, true love, well, what are the things that have happened to you in your past that have caused you damage in those areas? Damages in your finances, damages in your romantic love relationships, because you need to really go back into those places and heal. And so many people, right? So often, if you fall out of one relationship, you just jump in another. And it's like, there's no healing in it. And that's been the challenge of the season I've been in right now, is throughout all the chaos I got going on, moving first time in 13 years, taking on the total leadership of a motel renovation, right? On top of operations of the motel, building a new team, moving, all of this stuff, living where I work, working where I live. I haven't really had a bona fide day off in like over a month. And I'm not tired. I'm not weary because I'm really enjoying the challenge of this season. It is bringing out the best of me, but it's also bringing up a lot of these hurts and a lot of these emotional wounds that I've had in terms of love life and relationships. And I've really had to examine this part of my being, right? This fourth chakra, right here in my heart, to really go back in there and really start to open up my heart, right? And allow my heart to open up, to be open towards loving and receiving love and being love. And that sounds, I don't know how that sounds, but I know that I'm just being authentic with you guys as to how I'm feeling right now and the season I'm in. And it's a day like today that it's really been like the last week that I've been slowing down, right? Emotionally, mentally, my thoughts. And it's really helped everything that's chaotic around me I just keep going one foot in front of the other, one step in front of the next, but I'm allowing things to just happen and play out in a natural, fluid manner as opposed to trying to force everything. And as I allow things to just happen and accept what is, not as if I'm just some derelict. I mean, I am willfully focused on stuff, but I'm flexible enough that when things don't go exactly how I perceive them or I want them to go, I allow for the little squirreliness of it to still kind of hit the direction of where I'm aiming. And it takes that in this life. You don't want to be full on fucking compromising, but it's flexibility that allows you to have success. And you have to start slowing down your emotions, right? For when you feel your chest tightening up and you're feeling anxious or nervous, you have feelings come over you based on any given situation. If you're not in a state of slowing shit down, you're never going to allow for those emotions to process. You're going to push them aside and think that you're getting rid of them, and you're not. They're going to come out in different ways. You're going to lose your temper with someone close to your life. You're at work and you're stressed out about work, and you're basically allowing for the emotions to process of stress, anxiety, frustration, feeling unheard, whatever the hell it is, right? If you don't allow for that shit to process and say it's going to be okay, I want to have better mastery. That's been one of my biggest goals, you guys, in this year, in this season, is self-mastery. I want greater self-mastery of my emotions, my emotional state of being, because for far too many years, most of my life, I feel like I haven't been in control of my emotions. I feel that my emotions have taken control of me. And oftentimes I have to come out of this state of being emotionally overwhelmed, that I land up with shit like this, or I land up having to apologize and reconcile with people and take back things I can't fucking take back because I say something out of anger and frustration. And it's like, man, that's not the way. That's not the way to do life. If you're doing life like that, I've been there, and I still can catch myself wanting to go back to that old pattern. But it continues to take, I continue to take the process of saying, I'm going to continue to slow down, honor my feelings, honor my thoughts, honor the situations that's bringing about these things, and figure out what is the process of healing, right? And that has been the greatest journey of recent, is really trying to discover what makes me tick, right? What makes me talk, what moves me, right? And how do I respond to interactions in life? How do I show up for people? How am I showing up for myself, right? What am I allowing to get me down? What do I allow? What gets me going, right? What keeps me up and what gets me down? And really just knowing those two, the paradigm of those two, and knowing that as a human, you can't always be fucking happy and excited, right? Even the perfect fucking relationships are gonna have arguments and disagreements and fights. But it's my ex-partner always used to tell me, it's not if we fight, it's how we fight. It's how you act in the midst of the fight. That's who you are. And I used to get so frustrated with even hearing that, because there's so much truth in that. But yet, when you don't have any emotional regulation, right, it's hard to fucking feel like you have any control, that you even as a human are having to say so in what is even happening. It feels so out of control. So it takes slowing down and really building that dialogue with yourself. That's the most important thing. And whatever it takes for you to slow down today, right? Maybe it is going for a little walk by yourself, collecting your thoughts. Maybe it's sitting down there and finally fucking getting off your ass and journaling some things, writing some shit down, collecting your thoughts, organizing your thoughts, really preparing your week, knowing that if you're in a stressful situation, a stressful work environment, positive mental attitude changes everything, you guys. If you just can start projecting positivity, that no matter how bad this is, I'm gonna still show up with a positive fucking mental attitude. PMA, right? I'm not gonna let the negativity of others get me down, keep me down, because I'm gonna just slow down and realize that people are just hurting all around. And I'm probably one of those hurting people. But for some reason, I'm hearing this guy's message. I'm hearing some other messages of positivity, and I want to break through. I want to be the difference maker. I want to be the game changer in my life, because if you start to change you, you're going to change everyone else around you. Everyone else that touches your life, you're going to make an impact in theirs. Positive fucking impact. But you will get challenged, because there is a force that wants you to go back and be the old version of yourself. So it's a constant thing. There is no peak of this life, I don't think. I just don't think that you get to such a point of enlightenment that, and even just transcending, that you totally leave behind the things of your past. It is difficult. I think it's possible, but fuck, it's a difficult fucking thing to get there. And I know that for me, every single day, I got to show up and try and be the best version of myself. I got to be open to looking at life differently every single day, looking at every interaction I'm having, opening myself to hearing the intuition. Like last night, 2 days ago, I'm in this new environment. I keep telling you guys, keep doing new things. Let's keep reinforcing. Do new things every day. This is the shit, man. This will open up your life. This simple 3-step process. Do something new. This is every day. Try something new, little small thing. Try a new ingredient in your food, a new type of meal, right? Go for a new fucking walk, a new route home from work, a new restaurant, whatever the fuck it is. Do something for you and you only. And then you can, once you have those things, you can go do something kind for somebody else. But 2 days ago, I was like sitting here and my mind was telling me to go for a walk around the block. This new block that I'm finding myself in. I grew up in this town, so I know every fucking square inch of this place. But clearly, this would be a new thing for me to literally in the evening go for a little city walk. I'm not used to walking the city. I go to the mountains. And I didn't do it. I was like, I don't fucking want to do it. But I should have, because something inside of me was saying, go do it. And I don't know what I could have missed in that opportunity. I might have met somebody. I might have made a difference in someone's life just unexpectedly. But it's being in tune with your intuition and that higher self that kind of leads you and guides you throughout life. So yesterday when I was like kind of tired, long day, moving and got in my exercise, and I was just like kind of mentally getting a little checked out. The thoughts of going for a little hike in the evening popped up, and there was resistance there. But I pushed through the resistance and I went and got the hike in, and it was great. Because there was an instance, I'll tell you a quick story. Me and this Hispanic kid, he was probably in his 20s. We kind of both got out of our vehicles at the trailhead at the same time. And I don't know, he had a weird vibe on him. I don't know what his deal was, but he was a young kid, and we basically started walking at the same time, and he had to make a point and get in front of me, and he kept looking back at me like kind of spooked out. And eventually he just put on his hoodie and he started running because he wanted distance to like show off or something. And this goes to tie in with the slow down. I already knew in my mind, I was like, I don't have to chase after this guy, right? Because I know this trail. And I know that, guess what? It's the tortoise and the hare. And in this season of my life, even with this renovation, the things that I'm overseeing, even with my move, it hasn't been the hare, the fucking hauling ass. It's been the slow and steady, showing up every fucking day, one foot in front of the other. Sure enough, not even that far down the fucking trail, just as the mountain starts getting up, it's a little mountain hike. There he was sitting there, all tired, smoked. He was all exhausted. He fucking spent himself, and I never saw the kid again, right? Because I just kept fucking going. I didn't take a break the whole fucking up to the top. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Those of you that just want the quick fix, you want to lose the 10 pounds, the 20 pounds in fucking 1 month, crash fucking weird ass diets. That shit is not gonna last. Instant gratification is not gonna last, right? It's the slow and steady, putting in work, showing up each and every day. Because guess what? Remember, results kill excuses. It's all on me, motherfuckers. Greg's out.